Hey, Mike, Derek brought up that you were just kind of willing, knowing going into a play that you're going to probably hit on.
Yeah.
Where does that come from for you, and why is that important for you to be that guy?
Just my love for the game, having a sense of urgency, knowing when my teammates need me, and just accountability. If he gives me an assignment, I got to go out there and execute it and make the play happen. Therefore, we get to the other plays and execute like the offense we're capable of being.
Like, how important was it for the offense to get back on track?
Very important. Every week is going to be important for us to play like we played today and keep building and do our job and play complementary football and do the things that we're capable of doing. This is just one game, and we'll enjoy it, but we know it's back to work, and we still have to keep finding ways to get better, keep attention to details, keep taking coaching, all the things DA tells us to do. That's all we have to do, and execute, and we'll have fun days like today.
You guys incorporated more motion. How much do you think that helped kind of this offense get going and sustain drives?
Honestly, I wasn't the guy going in motion, so my eyes always face forward. I trust whatever Pete calls and whatever the guys call in the situations they put us in to make plays and execute. They've done, even though they've got some of the heat, they've done tremendous, and they've done their job. We just have to make those plays that we made today and keep making them and keep building, and everything will start opening up. And it's great to have 4-1 back. He ran the ball tremendous today. The offensive line from the first drive were tremendous, and they did great, and we fed off them, and we knew we had to make plays. And man, it was just fun to play that type of game with these guys.
Mike, how would you describe that rapport that you've been building with Derek to the point where there's a nonverbal communication where you get to that hand signal?
Yeah, I mean, it should always be pitch and catch between me and him. I hate to say but when I was with Drew, that's all we did. Pitch and catch, find open throws, nonverbal communication, talk after every play. So we're building that and holding each other to a high standard.
Michael, you were talking about Alvin, and of course he's now the all-time touchdown record leader for the Saints. Just for him to get that, you've been with him for a long time, just as a teammate.
Oh man, Alvin's gonna score a lot of more touchdowns this year, but that one was definitely a special one. But the number of touchdowns that he'll end up scoring his whole career here will blow that out the window. And I don't know. We don't want to get too high on that. We would definitely want to give him his credit on what he did and the record that he did. But we have so much football ahead of us that he could shatter the record. So it's never how you start, but it's how you finish. So I think he's going to be able. That number we'll just keep going up and up and up. By the end of the season, then we could talk about that, because I think that would be a true record.
Alvin also spoke a little bit about kind of the collaboration between players, coaches, just the conversation going on. How important is that to this offense role?
Just sense of urgency, communicating, letting the guys know what we see. Anytime we can help each other is beneficial for our offense as a whole. So everything we did today, I think it benefited us in the right way, and we got to taste it, and we want more.
About a minute to go in the game, you and DA shared a moment there. Can you just
can you repeat that?
With about a minute to go in the game, you and DA shared a moment on the sideline. What was said at that time?
Yeah, I just congratulated him on the victory. I know how much he wants to win, and he coaches us hard. He does so many great things as a head coach. You want to see him win. So to be able to shake his hand with after a performance like that, hats off to him. You got to give credit where credit's due. He did a great job today for us, and I was proud of him. And that's ultimately what we want to do every week. So just to be able to do that, you got to give credit where credit's due. He did a tremendous job today.
Michael, you had that scoring drive, there was a 3rd and 11, the first scoring drive. You had that big game for 26. Can you walk me through that play? And do you feel like that was offensively? Obviously, you guys close it with a touchdown, but how big for you? Just kind of walk me through that play and how, I guess, significant to extend that drive to touchdown.
Man, I love making plays like that for this team. I love making those big-time catches over the middle. Even that's why I tell Derek, I'm like, man, I'm a big body. Let me take some hits. I take some hits. I enjoy that. He gave me an opportunity to make a play, and I know what that means when your number's called and for this offense as a whole. And we hear all the stuff they're saying, and we know we gotta come out and score fast and all that. So we put the onus on ourselves and that's just accountability to make those plays and not get off the field and get to more plays. Because if you don't convert on third down, then we never know what we have. So we got to convert on third down so we get to more plays. But I also encourage the guys that we're a team, we don't have to live on third down. We can execute on first and second down.
You were saying you were hearing noise. How big was this unit just to put a performance like that, especially with all the heat that's been on Pete Carmichael going into this week, the offense struggling? As a unit, how, I guess, motivated was this group? That's
what good teams do. They accept the challenge and they come out and they have a dominant performance like that and then get back to work and keep stacking them. That's what good teams do. We like that. We like when people go against us because that gives us a chance to respond and accept the challenge. And I definitely like it. And whatever they say, we're going to always go hard and we're going to go out there and compete and represent. And I'm ready for the next one.
Mike, entering this week, the Patriots, they had kind of some turnover among quarterbacks. Christian Gonzalez got hurt. J.C. Jackson comes in. How does that impact your preparation coming into the game? And then, now that the game's over, how do you feel like those matchups kind of game?
We might have left a couple plays out there if we're being honest, for sure. But we treat those guys like nameless faces. All respect to them, but whoever lines up across from them, we got to execute and get open and do our job. So we treat them all like nameless faces. And we want some more. That's it. We just want. I want some more. I'm ready for the next one.
Mike, when the run game's going like it is today, can you feel the extra space in the back end?
Definitely. The run game was tremendous today. Even Taysom ran the ball hard. Kendra ran the ball hard. Of course, Alvin. I saw Derek. He might have had a couple of scrambles too, but I think we played with a sense of urgency, and we could definitely build off this.
On that in cut you had, you did a big shot and came out and you didn't show it. You were kind of.
Yeah.
How important is that to not show the defense that you were?
Oh man, that's mental. That's like a mindset. You got to get back up. You gotta. That's just something that's built inside of me. I can't really explain that, but that's even kind of like my whole story. You get knocked down, you gotta get up. But I'm used to getting up. I'm gonna keep getting up.
Mike, obviously, the way the last few seasons have gone with the injuries and surgeries, and just from your kind of mental space right now, how where are you right now in terms of just being able to go out there and be available every day?
Yeah, I just want to come out here, motivate my teammates, bring energy, bring juice, play dominant football, move the chains, things that an X does. That's what I want to be, and that's what I'm working towards. And just we grinding, seeing what it gives me.
Like Alvin said last year, he kind of talked to the team after that loss to the Cardinals and maybe called people out. And the next week was a win against the Raiders. Do you feel like your talk to the team after last week could have had any similar motivation?
I mean, I'm not one of those guys where I just talk to my team like 1 week and then I talk to my teammates every week. I talk to my teammates all game, like whatever it takes, just adding that sense of urgency, keeping guys like alert and being a leader and just letting them know we're on a mission. We're here to win games. So if we see guys veering off, we got to get them right in line fast. So it's just like the culture we're building here. We just want to, all we care about is winning, honestly. There's nothing to be said like when we lose, because that's not the standard. So I don't want to act like that was just like me talking to the team for that time. I'm going to be talking to this team all season.
AK said you were like,
That's one move.
you were like calling for a specific play.
Yeah.
It just never ended up coming. I guess like how hungry was the team that just like everybody wanted to go out?
Yeah, we wanted to go out there and dominate for sure. Pete and other guys, they were aggressive too. We felt it, so we were aggressive too on telling them what we wanted. And we just want to move this ball down the field and win a lot of games. So whatever it takes, guys being hungry and wanting the ball, there's nothing wrong with that. As long as when your number is called, you make the play and move the chains.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks, Doug.